Hello everyone. How's everyone today? Welcome to the Dirt Road Farmer. I sure appreciate you being here. We're on FS22 on Elmcreek today. And we've had a big update on the map. Some of the things that had happened, they are getting corrected. They still got a long way to go, but we're here to make the best of it. Today, we're doing some odds and ends. We've got 3 fields here that need to be planted, and I guess they're going to make us do things the farm sim way. The fields, if you step on them, they tell you that they need to be rolled. Well, through some checking that I've done, okay, I will roll them, but the order in which you roll them, I have found. Now, I have not run this test myself, but with some checking with some other farmers that have run the test, they say the best time for the best crop, the best yield, is you cultivate it, plant it, and then roll it whenever you get done planting. That don't make any sense to me, but okay. If that's what we have to do, okay. We'll see what we can do. But right now we're trying to get, I think I have 2 fields down here that needs lime, so we're going to get lime on them. And then all 3 of them will need the first stage of fertilizer, so we'll do that, and then we will cultivate the fields, and then we'll roll them. So yeah, we'll see how it turns out. So, but for right now, we'll just get on with this liming and see if we can get it done. All right. Well, we're on the second field. Trying to get it limed, and I noticed that on this hill here, this tractor has a hard time. It wants to spin the wheels. So what I did is I went and bought a weight and put on the front end of this tractor, and well, yeah, we're going to take the sign down there, absolutely. But anyway, it helps him climb this hill because it keeps the tires from spinning. It didn't improve his eyesight though. He still took down the sign, didn't he? All right, well, you know, I guess we'll roll with that. But we'll soon have this field limed, and then we'll go get the fertilizer, and we'll fertilize all 3 fields. The middle field did not need lime, so we'll go get the fertilizer, and we'll fertilize all 3 of them. And I don't know if we will, because the planter that we have cultivates. So I think maybe we'll just try to plant with our direct drill planter and save a step. It may not let us do it, Your guess is as good as mine. After the update, I'm getting all kinds of things, telling me the field needs to be rolled. And so, okay, well, we'll try to do it the way they want it done. After all, we need the most yield that we can get. So, yeah, we'll try to do it their way. All right, we got the liming done, and now we're going to put down the first stage of fertilizer. We will run a test. It may not let us plant. Now, it may let us plant, but it may not apply the second stage of fertilizer because we haven't changed the ground type. So we'll run a little bit of a test to see. If not, then we'll have to cultivate it and then plant it. So we'll just have to see. Only time will tell. But it won't take this guy long. He'll have these 3 fields done. So we'll just let him do it. All right, we're about to get these fields fertilized, first stage, and then we'll run over and we're going to get the planter. I just bought a new planter, and it's in a different language than what I speak or what I read and understand. So I'm hoping that it is a direct drill. It used to be, that particular type of planter used to be a direct drill, although, like I'm saying, that was on FS19. This is FS22. I do know that this is a modded planter. The one that's in the base game is not a direct drill. Same kind of planter, but it's not a direct drill. So, with that being said, I don't know. I don't know if this is going to be a direct drill or not. We'll see. If it is not, then we'll just sell it. Why do we need it? It's we can buy something like that in the base game. So if it's not a direct drill, then, like I said, we'll just sell it. And we've got a small planter. I had to get rid of some of my mods that I had whenever they done the update. Because the update caused parts of them to disappear, so I had to get rid of some of the mods. I had to replace some of them. I haven't got them all replaced. I'm not sure there's mods out there to replace them all just yet. So we're going to fill this thing up, this planter. And like I said, we'll run a test, try to find out if it's going to do its job or do what we want it to do. It may do its job, but we're going to try to find out if it's going to do what we want it to do. All right, I think that's enough seed or fertilizer. Let's get over here and see if we can load this up with some seed now. All right. But anyway, I'm going to finish putting the seed in here, and I'll see you when we get back down to the field. All right, we're down here at the field. First thing we're going to do is jump out, and as you can see, we have 50% fertilizer, and they're saying it needs to be rolled. But like I was telling you a while ago, from what I can tell, the best yield comes from rolling it after you seed it, which makes no sense to me, but it doesn't have to. Now we're going to run a test and see if this planter is going to cultivate, if it's going to apply the fertilizer. Just don't know. Just don't know. So we'll find out. We'll run just a little bit of a... Alright, right off the bat, I don't know what it's doing. So, we're going to find out. But it doesn't look like it's doing anything. Alright, and as you can tell, as you can see, it didn't do anything. It's just ridiculous. Alright, so what we're going to do is we are going to fold this up. We're going to get the cultivator in here and cultivate it, and then we'll retry to sow it. So I'll see you when we get the cultivator going. Alright, we've got the cultivator. So let's see what happens now. Alright. We are changing the ground texture. So I guess that's the new way of doing things. You gotta, if you don't do it the way they want it done, then it ain't happening. So we'll go ahead and get these fields cultivated now, and then we'll come back through and we'll seed it. Hopefully then it'll put down the second stage of fertilizer. So we'll let this guy cultivate, and then we'll get the seeder going. All right, we've got this one field done cultivating, and we're going to find out now if we can plant this. I think we can. We should be able to, although we won't be done, because, well, we'll step on the field and we'll find out here what it says. Let's get this guy lined up where he can start planting. Alright, let's step out here on the field. Now we are fertilized 50%, and it's still telling us it needs to be rolled. We are going to try to plant. And then well, it looks like it's doing something. Alright, we're going to go just a little ways here, and now we're going to stop. And we're going to get out and go back here and see what it is doing. Okay. Now, we get a little bit of a different screen. Now it says we're planting wheat. uh, a yield bonus of plus 97%. It's fertilized 100%, but it needs rolling. Okay. We're going to go ahead and let this guy plant. And we'll jump out. And we'll go over here and we'll continue to cultivate this other field while he's planting this one. So I'll see you when we get over there. All right. We'll have some touch-up work to do on the ends of the fields, which is to be expected on an odd-shaped field, but basically this guy's getting her done. He's getting the job done. So when he is done planting in this field and we move him over into the other field, then we will move the roller over here and we'll try to roll it. And we will see if by rolling it, it brings it up to, it was plus 97% on the yield bonus. So it may be that by rolling it, that might bring it up to 100%. We'll just have to see because, like I said, this is all new. I've never rolled fields before. It seems to me like rolling it would compact it, and that's the last thing that you want to do is compact your field. But we'll see. But as for right now, we're going to let this guy continue to plant, and we'll get back to him whenever he's a little closer to the end. All right, he's getting right along with it. What I want to do is go to the HUD and find out what the HUD says over here. And if you'll look at this, my mouse cursor up here, this is our guy planting. Now this field's at 100% fertilized, and it's still a light blue. Light blue. I'm assuming, and I hate to use that word, but I'm assuming that that's going to turn dark blue when we roll it. That's very possible. Strange, but possible. So anyway, yeah, that's it's FS22. That's all I can say. I don't know. We're learning all over again. You don't play this game the way you played the previous game, and that's okay. We're learning together. So anyway, we're going to let this guy go ahead and continue to get across this field planting. And we'll go over and check on our guy doing the cultivating over there. But as soon as this guy gets this field planted, then we'll go ahead and roll it and find out what we have then. All right. We've got this one field planted, and we're going to get this roller unfolded, and we're going to see what this does. Like I said, this is the first time in my life that I have rolled a field. I don't mean anything though. Alright, so we don't have to lower it. Looks like it's already lowered. Alright, so we're going to stop right here. And we're going to jump out and go back here and see what we're doing. Well, instead of 97%, we're going up to 98%. Now, you tell me why we're not at 100% yield bonus. I don't know. Were we supposed to do something else? Anyway, okay. We'll roll it. And we'll see if next time if we have to roll it every time. I don't know. But anyway, for 1% yield bonus, we're going to burn more than that in diesel fuel. You're looking at a machine. This roller is, I think it was $100 and some thousand. I mean, really? So, has yet to remain to be seen on how much difference this actually makes. So, I'll tell you what, I like the ground texture before I roll it. I like the ground texture a whole lot better. But I don't know what this rolling's actually going to do for us. But anyway, we'll let him get on with rolling it and see where we're at from there. All right. And one thing that we forgot to do is go up and check the HUD, the overlay, and see what's happening up here. All right. Now, this is where the guy is rolling. And if you see, now it's turned dark blue. That, to me, had nothing to do with the fertilizer state. I could be wrong. Maybe I just don't know what I'm talking about. But we've got a dark blue here. That's what he's turning this to, dark blue. Which means it's 100% fertilized. Well, it was 100% fertilized before he started rolling, according to the ground. So, anyway, we're doing what they tell us to do. And we'll figure it out later on. But for 1%, excuse me, I'm not sure this is worth it. Like I said, it's going to cost us more in diesel fuel alone, not counting wear and tear, and we'll never get that roller paid for. You know, anyway, I ain't gonna say no more. But we'll do what we need to do here. All right, we've got one field completely done. If we bring up the HUD, it's telling us that it's fertilized 100%, or it's a dark blue, let's put it that way. So, okay, if you come over here where the guy is rolling now, You see the light blue? All right, well, let's close the HUD. And let's just jump out here. All right, and if we look at it, it says that it's 100% fertilized. We're not getting a dark blue until we come over here. Now it's 100% fertilized after we roll it. This says 95% yield bonus. This says 98%. Okay. All right, I guess. But anyway, we're gonna let him keep rolling, and we're gonna go over here and check on our guy that's planting. He's should be almost done with that field. All right, this guy's getting on across this field, rolling it. At some point, we will find out, and we'll get it figured out why we're not at 100%. I think it's got something to do with mulching. But I tried to mulch it and nothing was happening. It didn't tell me when I got out and went back and checked it. It didn't say that it had been mulched or anything. So I quit mulching it and we went right straight to cultivating. At some point we will get it figured out. It may take us a little while, but that's okay. That's all in playing the game. We may decide that it ain't worth the fuel that it takes to roll this, or the time, because these 3 fields is taking almost a whole day to get them planted. And then I have my seasons set to where 1 day equals 1 month. So if you look at it like that, it's taking the biggest part of a month to plant these 3 fields, and they're not big fields. They're some of the bigger ones on the map, yes, but they're not big fields. So we'll get it figured out, and we'll figure out which is the best way for us and what works the best, and get on with it. But as for me, the Dirt Road Farmer, I think we're going to call this a video. If you've liked this content, please give me a like, give me a thumbs up. I would appreciate it. If you'd like to see more of it, go down there and smash that subscribe button. It doesn't cost you anything at all. But what it does do is it will notify you whenever I post new content. That's all it does. And then you can watch it whenever you want to, or if you even decide to watch it. That's entirely up to you. If you'd like to share this video with friends, please do. And but as for me, until tomorrow, I sure appreciate you being here. Thank you for watching.